over. Okay, so, previously on The Scent of Shadows, Tales from the In-Between. I was trying to do an announcer voice, but that's about as good as I got.
Worked out good.
You, after your encounter with the Doc on the shores of Daggerford, you maneuvered your way around the coast and went into your apartment where you regrouped, you had a long rest, and you had a couple days to prepare yourselves as you all came to the conclusion that it was time to head towards Daggerford and chase new leads. I'd say probably the second or third day of those, as you were getting ready in your apartment, Doruk heard the door open, like readied your bow, and you watched as out of the shadows this like orangish brown furred tabaxi with a trifold hat, like a almost like a sun-tanned leather cloak and armor to match, and a shiny rapier that was sheathed on his back, entered the room and said, because of you, he's lost his crew and his cargo, and he holds you guys responsible. Cole, Kaladin were both persuasive in their ways, and he said, well, you know, they are sailing a smaller ship. They will have to stay close to the coastline. So maybe we can head out into the Sea of Swords and possibly acquire some treasure to split, and then cut them off before Waterdeep. You guys pondered this, and then you saw my daughter is now calling him Catechus too, because she thought it was clever. So I think that should just be, you know, his NPC name to the group. But he walked like around where you were talking and looked out the double windows that you have in your flat, where it goes to the battlegrounds of Daggerford, the training grounds, the proving grounds. And he said, well, looks like someone else is catching on to your mischief. And pointed out the bunch of guards that were starting to form in ranks on the front gates of this establishment. You all quickly agreed to go onto a ship as you guys maneuvered through the back exit and down some alleyways to the docks, where you got on a ship. You helped unfurl the sails and cut the cords that were tying you to the docks. Immediately, they picked up and sent you out into the Sea of Swords. You found your rooms. You had a full night's rest. You had an easy second day on the seas. And then, after you went to sleep that second night, you were woken up early in the morning with and water just coming into the lower level. Gidget and Kaladin, you created this piece of wood to cover the hole, and Gidget mended the wood to the ship, sealing the link for an hour or 2 hours. Why I'm lagging out on my Discord. Alright. So you guys run up to the top of the deck as you hear this, like, distant, like, just a squelch. Like, it sounds like someone was in pain. And you all immediately go to cover your ears. And you see Gidget, just her eyes roll back, and she falls on the deck for a second. We're gonna start this with Gidget. You come to, and you sit up, and you are now frightened. So, I'm gonna just say you move to the back of the boat area, and you see in front of you guys a lot of fog, like mist, like a marine layer has just settled in over this, but with little whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Catechus comes over to you. He says, "Come here." And I forget, is it Kaladin? Who helped him guide here? Is it Verwin?
I think it was
Verwin. It wasn't
Verwin had the map.
Yeah, it was Verwin.
It was Verwin.
And then I
he
was in the
pulls
crow's
Verwin.
nest.
Verwin sees this book that he opens up, and he calls you all in. And as you see this, just sea-soaked, leather-bound book, he opens it up to this page, and you can briefly see a sketch of the Sea of Swords and several unmarked isles. So Daggerforge. Hold on, let me see if I can get this to work. Daggerforge right here, and you are this way. You guys went due west from Daggerforge, and he flips it so. He opens the book to the page, and then he grabs the bottom outside corners and he flips it up again, and he says, "Well, there is some kind of locking mechanism that opens up where they hide the treasure. That is..." Fuck! And he swears, "We need to be able to see the moon." You see, and as you guys come around and look at this probably 11 by 11 piece of paper that's or 11 by 22 piece of paper, there are little notes in different handwritings, and then there's a whole lot of blanks, and it's said it looks like there should be filler in there. We need to see this in the moonlight, up against the white stone of that tower. And the clouds start to break just a little bit, where you now look over to your right, and you see this 20-foot rock wall just flowing down. You hear the waves just crashing up it. About 30 feet from you, you can see this one large rock structure that comes out towards the sea, almost like a point. And then you follow that in, and you start to see a series of rope bridges leading to what looks to be the second floor of this 80-foot tall structure that now is a little less obscured from the fog. I'm gonna give you a glimpse of it. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Alright. So,
It
you
looks so
see
cool.
this like 80-foot tall structure, a series of rope bridges right here, and you guys are all over here. These boulders right here. As you look down, you see that you crashed into. You are facing west currently. And the mist, that fog just still stays over the top. Is there anything else you would like to know before we dive in?
First, that's awesome. That's super cool.
The light's better, but I almost feel like it's like too bright, so it's not focusing right.
How long am I frightened for?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
That's a
I don't
12.
know why it's so blurry. At 12,
12,
you're
yeah.
still frightened. Yeah, you're like all four of you guys see like Gidget is like kind of just pushed up against one of the outer like half wall of the ship, just kind of nervously tapping and wide-eyed.
Yeah, I feel like it would be almost like comical, like how because hooves, especially when you're on your side or sitting down, they don't do well on wet like wood planks, and I just be like skidding like that, just like trying to push myself back, but not really getting very far. Like
Yeah, and as you say that, a couple bolts of lightning, and you look up and the clouds are completely gray. Even though it's early morning, it feels like dusk right now. And the rain opens up from the skies and just starts spattering you guys, pelting you.
I'm going to walk over to Gidget, and I just pull out my banjo, and I play a little thing. I say, "I need a hero. I need a hero, something, something," and I'm gonna cast heroism on her, which gives her immunity to the frightened, so she's no longer frightened. And you gain 5 temporary hit points
oh,
for a minute.
Captain, was this our destination? Or was this a happy accident?
it's very.
I think this is it.
Did
This
you?
is-
I just look over. Did we mean to park on the rocks, or?
No, that's not necessarily the approach that I wanted, but the layer got so thick so fast,
Right.
and we are down a bit of a crew still.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do appreciate. Wait, is it fixed? Was there a hole?
There was only for a few hours.
Yes.
But
I'm not
I
sure
got
how
some
long
Not
it will
going to be
hold.
fixed for long. We need to put some real wood over it. And seal it up.
We have extra down in the hull, so I would say like you guys take a couple minutes to do that because that is the most important thing to them.
Yes.
Yeah,
And then-
they have no place, no way to
Right.
leave.
You're right. They do that.
Is there anything you guys would like to do while they're doing that?
While they fix the hull, I will just walk as close to the front of the ship as possible and just peer into the fog and see if I see anything worthwhile.
Okay. All right. So you're just gonna walk up here. We'll say.
How long do you think this fixing will take?
Just a minute if she has magic. I'm guessing that's how you fixed it.
Yeah, but okay, yes, I have magic.
I think with the correct word, that would last longer.
Yeah, with yes, mending will be more permanent with.
With a permanent board, mending will be
Yeah.
completely permanent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Alright.
I will say you two go down there. It's easy enough to. They keep extra lumber for things like this on board, small scraps and everything. It's easy enough for you guys to patch that up.
What does your bird eye see?
So Taruk is going to go back up to the crow's nest and see if he can scout.
So, what I will say, Taruk, is
Oh god.
as you like climb in the air and start to fly, it is exhilarating. It's almost as good as the first time that you did it. Like it brings you back to that memory because you've never been this long without flying since those days.
Oh.
But you start to see it's like high beams in the fog. Like as you climb up, well, some of the fog, some of that mist, that marine layer has broken away at the ground. It is still extremely cloudy. Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Do you have night vision or dark vision?
Or you get more hit points.
No, I just have the observant feat and that rapier. But yeah, so I just. Anyway, I actually rolled really high. I got a 19 and an 18. But it was perception, you said, right?
Yeah.
So that's 21.
21.
Yeah, observant.
So, and what's your passive?
Passive is 18.
18. Okay. As you start to fly up, there's like a little bit the way the fog is shifting. You see just a glimpse of light coming off your boat from the lanterns, like down the rope ladder part, and you swear you see something jump from one side of the room to the other. As you like look closer into it, you don't see anything, and you fly up a little bit higher. The rain's pelting down onto your wings, your feathers fly up. You notice like the building and the general layout, but you don't see like anything abnormal currently. Just looks like a ruined tower on an isle. The rock formation around this it seems to go all the way around. However, there are small holes in the wall that you see, like as the waves crash up, they just kind of spill into the bottom floor of this ruins and wash out. Cole, what was your perception?
Oh, I didn't roll one. Here we go. 3! Wait, hold on. Do I have any any perception? No, I'm garbage at that. 3!
Oh.
Yeah.
So Taruk, he's gonna yell down because Cole, you're right down on the bow.
I'm at the front of the boat. You would also see that Cole looks completely dry.
Yeah, jerk.
He may not actually be dry, but he looks
he
completely
looks
dry.
dry. Yeah.
There's
So,
a little bit of
um,
steam coming off them.
Well, no, it's just my mask of many faces. I can look at it however I want.
Oh, okay.
So
Paladin is dry.
so Taruk says all of that, and then, well, that's about it that I saw over there. But I may have seen movement. I don't know. It's too foggy in the rain, but
Movement like hello friend, or movement like you're going to die?
movement like too fast to see in the obscurity.
So the you're going to die kind. Understood.
Potentially not friendly,
They never are.
but I couldn't
Alright.
see it. It was just a whoosh.
Oh, let's wait for our more adventurous friends, and then maybe we'll take a look.
All right.
Well, what's here?
What are you doing, Kaladin?
I was down there with them, kind of
Oh, all right.
managing,
You guys-
being like supervisor. Yeah, move that.
Yeah, you guys managed to mend a real piece of wood up against the dock. There's a little bit of like a little trickle of water, but it's not anything that is worrisome. You know, we a couple days we have with this, which should be enough. We just have to get some moonlight.
Right, well, perhaps the top of that tower crests the fog?
Could I ask, why do we need the moonlight specifically?
Well, I was given this map, but I was not given it. I paid a lot of money for this map. I just know that there is something special about this white stone. That it has a property in it where if it meets the moon in my parchment, maybe I can read the whole key. Right now I just have bits and pieces that previous people have traveled. This is a shop, but it's worth it.
I don't think we're going to find anything else on this boat.
Well,
You don't,
unless
huh?
you can break this storm too. You've got cloud cover and fog cover.
Is there any way for us to manipulate the wind?
I've got enough of them.
That's not my forte, but
Taruk, if you flew up and flap your wings real hard.
No, well, I mean, theoretically speaking, if it was imbued with some magic, but no, I mean, I could fly up above the clouds, but I'd lose you guys.
I have something for this. He's gonna walk into his quarters and come back out and pull his.
Why would he ask
Pull
us
his
how to do it,
okay.
and then have something to do it?
he's a cat.
Yeah, instincts. It was.
It's because of my misty step.
He's gonna pull out like a tube, and he's gonna hand it to Rook. Sometimes we use this to get off the docks if we need to. If you can fly high enough and break the clouds, then maybe we can read this.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Just point it up and say, it is a tube of gust.
But why do I have to do it then?
Because if you can fly up high enough, maybe you can point this up. Your wings can break up some of the clouds, and this will break up the rest.
He
Where's the
looks
shot?
The Taruk just looks at the rest of you guys like, eh.
I mean, I can't fly yet.
Yeah. I just
What? I just said I can't fly. What are you talking about?
Well, so
I mean,
Taruk-
listen, we can certainly go investigate if you want. If you want to go out there without doing this, this was a part of the agreement. We were to come here and get the treasure. You guys agreed to this. I got
we
you
all agree
here.
to this.
Now get me the treasure, please.
Right, we all
Oh,
agreed to this.
okay.
Taruk, go up there and fly.
He's like, if I get hurt, this is on you guys.
I don't care. I mean, good luck.
You suck.
Yes.
Atticus, are you flying up?
Yeah, he's going for it.
Okay. Atticus is going to look at the rest of you and say, "Look, we need to get to the top floor. Let's get off this boat. Let's get on the bridge. Now let's get prepared for when he gets to the right time."
Lead the way, Captain O'Catan.
You should be hearing wing beats gonna get further and further away.
You know, do you think someone should stay on the boat and keep watch?
Nah.
Every
I start walking.
I'm just saying, what if pirate?
I mean, he's a
something
lieutenant. He would definitely tie his boat off to a rock or something before
Right,
he
for
did
the-
it. Before he left
Fire
it.
boat up. We're gonna tie our
He's-
boat up to a rock. That'll stop the pirates. Let's go.
What if we do alarm or something?
Oh, go ahead.
So-
Does it work if I'm not there?
There's no range.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Never
just
mind.
go.
Never mind.
And we're
What are
off.
What are you worried about? What are you worried about, Cole?
Death, pillaging, destruction, death. Mostly death.
I don't think other people
There's
would come
plenty
out
of
here.
fog, Cole. You can't even
I
see the
think
boat.
that if we are to worry about anything, it is in front of us. Not around.
Exactly why I think someone should stay on the boat. Who knows if everyone dies and the boat's just all left for pirates?
If you want to
Well-
do that, then go for it. But I need to get to the top. And he is going to jump off of the boat. And funny thing, as he jumps off the boat, we see him start to walk on the water.
Pussy.
Yes, I am. And like do a flip up, and he's gonna get over to the top of the rope bridge.
I'm gonna look at
And
Cole.
it looks smooth. Like he looks like this. For all of you that are in visual range, it seems like a natural thing. There is a bit of confidence that comes with how he does it to the rest of you guys.
I'm gonna look at Cole and say, put my hand on his shoulder. Be a strong woman so your daughter can have a role model.
Say that
And then
again.
be a strong woman so your daughter can have a. And then I jump off the boat. That was an inspiration, by the way.
I'm genuinely confused. Well, all right. I will mask many faces into a strong woman. I will wait. Gidget, you want to go?
Yes, I will.
Ladies first.
I'm gonna go ahead of them by 15 feet, and I'm gonna ready Thunder Wave for if someone comes within 15 feet of
You
me.
gotta jump over.
Yeah.
All right.
Jump into the water.
Oh, I gotta jump. I gotta jump into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only way to get to.
No, I'm gonna miss the step.
Oh, she missed your steps.
Is it? Wait, is it
Oh, you know
Is it
what?
30 feet?
Uh,
I ain't swimming. I
yeah,
got hooked.
you can get
Take
like
me
right
through.
to the dock. actually, this is kind of funny. So, like, you see Gidget like run up to the dock and start to like conjure some of like her artificer magic, and then she steps up on the ledge and like kind of balances herself. This should be good. And
No,
you
wait,
immediately
with you. Shit.
and you end up here.
like water, don't like water, don't like water.
You see, if Kaladin's still in the water, if Kaladin's still in the water, you see he looks like a cow trying to swim. I mean, if you can just imagine that.
Berwin will jump in and swim to here. And
Aw,
follow
Berwin,
Cat
go over.
Atticus. What about Cole?
Hmm.
What you doing, Cole?
I mean, if you wanted,
No,
if you wanted to jump off like the boat to the wall, you can certainly try. It's about 15 feet away. So,
I feel like
yeah.
yes, I will attempt that. Cole's not all about jumping into the ocean.
Alright. So, make a athletics or acrobatics check.
Pretty sure both of those are garbage regardless, so. Yep. Oops, I didn't even roll it on dice tray.
What'd you roll?
3.
3? So as you like take a couple steps back, 1, 2, 3, you jump off. Your left foot hits the top of the ledge and it's just covered in slime. You slide down, just trying to grab onto anything that you can get, and then all of a sudden, just before you hit the water, you feel like a step and kind of push you up a little bit until you can get your grasp. You take a couple steps up. You're on the outside of the wall, but you're still
Great.
there.
So I'm still stuck on the outside of the wall?
Yeah. We'll say like you're climbing up, like right here.
He's like hanging off the edge. Like,
Yeah, like hanging off just there's
Don't worry
finding.
about me.
don't forget you have
Ooh.
inspiration.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good for that. Oh, that would have been a waste for that one.
Just saying, for future checks, if you need
Oh, yeah.
wall up
you
or
know what?
something.
Can I attempt to climb up?
Sure. I mean, we'll say with your
I'm
movement.
gonna waste my Misty Step.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
We'll say all of you managed to climb up. What's the marching order? How do you guys want to go into this building?
Well, I have a feeling Cole's last by the time he gets
Yeah.
to the bridge.
Yeah, like trying to.
I will
Yeah.
stick as close to Catechus as I can. So right behind him, let him lead.
So,
And
Catechus,
Gidget,
Paladin, Verwin, Gidget, Cole, or Gidget, Verwin, Cole.
and then
Farouk's in the
Toruk, where-
sky.
Farouk's in the sky. Are you like going over to where your teammate is, or are you going to a different direction?
Well, he still has to use the tube to try and
Oh.
clear everything still.
Alright. So we'll say.
It's gonna take, if we did rounds, 2 rounds to get 100 feet, basically.
Yeah. Okay. So you're flying up. We don't need to. We'll just say you're flying up.
Everything physical.
Captain Catechus is going to walk over here. All right. He's gonna make it there, and you see him immediately starting to climb the wall, and he's going to get up here using his bonus action in action. Kaladin, give me an acrobatics check as you cross the bridge.
Oh boy. Oh, 18.
18. Okay. Let's say with your movement, you make it across the bridge, and with your perception, Like as you're like walking through, the first part of the bridge wasn't that bad. The second part of the bridge has all this like caught driftwood just snaggled up and like almost like spears sticking out of the water. The other thing that you can see as you maneuver towards this tower is the water seems to be maybe knee deep for you, but you can see down to the floor of this
Okay.
this structure. Verwin makes it over, and Gidget, you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Pulls right behind you. I'll say after a couple rounds, you guys all make it to the first floor as you see Captain Atticus continue to climb to the top, just like reaching on to the sides of these bricks, climbing up.
Mr. Catechus, do you see anything?
Can you tell? No! And he screams, Toruk, and just off in the distance through your climbing, you can hear like a scream, and you bring the tube out, and I'm not gonna make you make the sound, but
What sound's that?
and you project it in an upward angle, and you start to see the clouds just flutter out of the way, and you can hear the captain, yes, just a little more.
Why did we
He
all
says-
come with him?
Says down to you guys.
Venture.
4 centuries ago, a family of 3 set sail to the north. 1 female and 2 males looking for the lost White Tower of Everton. What treasures lie there? Those tales were never told. But when the moon hits the north, the doors may unfold. And he immediately focuses to one side of the tower and grabs onto a brick and just and slides it into the wall, and you hear a just like you grab your balance. What would you guys like to do now? And Toruk, you've gotten your moonlight. I'm not going to make you just stay up in the clouds for the whole time. It would have been explained to you if you want to do that and come down and be a part of the group again.
So in awesome Peregrine Falcon fashion, he's just going to dive bomb and then just hover above the group wherever they're standing.
Okay.
So we are all still currently at the bottom of the tower, right?
Unless you want to be somewhere else.
No, yeah. So
No.
I'm gonna start looking for doors. I'm just gonna start looking around, see if I can find an entrance after his small monologue.
So the wall that you're up against from this rope bridge, it seems to be open on both sides.
Okay.
Let me see if we can get this a little bit better for you guys. So you're more over here. You're all like clumped on this side. You can see you can climb around both sides, but the way the water has hit the building, it's a tight squeeze. It's like one of those where you bear hug the wall and you take your one foot and you swing it over and you hope you get your other foot. There are no doors on this side, though. That's the only way to get around this wall, as like several parts have caved in.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I'll just start in, I guess.
Like
Yeah.
walk around here. All right.
Yeah. Just kind of. Hold on
Cal-
whatever I
What
can.
are you? Where are we going? What are we doing?
Adventure!
That sounds terrible.
Money!
That sounds
I
better.
need money. I'm so poor.
I,
I'm just
I like the bee study.
Come on, woman. Let's keep
Let's
going.
do it.
Talking to me or her?
Both.
All right.
What are you doing? What are you doing, guys?
Yeah, I'm going and I'm just waiting for them.
Cole, is
Alright.
that you?
I'm gonna go.
I will follow everyone else. Cole's a little lost, but he's going.
Does anyone know what he's doing up there?
I'm not sure why we're doing anything.
Yeah, so I think we're all.
You're all gonna go down. The captain is going to yell down and be like, I got the 4th floor. What was the next number? The moon's gone away.
Hey, Aunt. Never mind.
What?
Callan, where do you think I should go?
Up
What floor are we
here,
currently on? The
man.
first one?
Kaladin. As you step into the 1st floor, does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. As the shadow just jumps out of the corner of the room at you and rakes his claws across your chest, just jumping out at you.
You know, I think
Hold
I'll stay out here.
Let me.
He's just screaming like.
Yeah.
Where are we?
So let me. I thought I had this pulled up on the right computer. My apologies, guys.
Sorry.
You suffer 9 points of necrotic damage, and your strength is reduced by 1 point.
That's not good for you, dude.
I'm already super weak.
Does Taruk see
in-
anything?
And then you see it go from like one corner to the opposite corner, and then you don't see it anymore. Why don't we go ahead and roll initiative right there, guys?
Oh, I was gonna cast something. Okay.
Wait, if there's anything you want to do preemptive to
I just want to cast mirror
Kaladin's
image,
mirror image.
where 2 duplicates of myself, Loki style, just appear out of smoke.
Okay. All right, here. Let's actually get some appropriate music in here for this.
I just jumped into it. Oh, okay. I hope I didn't waste my spell.
Oh God. I'm so weak.
Yeah, I already knew you a week before.
You always round down in D&D, right? So I'm at a -2 strength right now.
Ooh.
Geez, should we do our
Hidden point?
break right now before this, or?
I say we go for it.
Okay. I'll
Up
try
to
to
you,
make
though.
it. No, it's fine.
I mean, if we want to break, that's
Do
cool.
you need to do something?
Hold on.
I think a break would be a good idea.
A good idea?
Just
Yeah,
a quick
why not?
one, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's take a quick break right here so I can get organized and go to the bathroom. We'll be right back.
Perfect. just grabbing her phone, but she'll be right back. Oh,
there it is.
right. She's good. We're good.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I gotta settle on Cole's voice. I keep going back and forth.
I'm trying
So-
to slowly adjust cows right now. Yeah.
Kaladin,
Hmm.
as you are raked across the face, like you let out some visible, audible scream, and it alerts the rest of your party. Does anybody have over a 20?
Nope.
15 to 20?
Oh no.
No.
Oh yeah. I'm
What was
ready.
your initiative?
What? Maybe.
It was 16.
16.
16 for Gidget. Okay. 10 to 15.
Farouk has a 14.
13 for Cole.
I also have a 14, so it'd be Taruk. Then
Farouk, then
Cow.
Kaladin, then Farouk. Oh, shit. You know what? I'm gonna roll for Verwin. He has something ridiculous. 18. So he goes first. Kaladin, Cole, and then. All right. So, Kaladin, you're sliced off. You let out this awful scream. Merriman immediately he's gonna come around the back side. Actually, here, if I can angle this so it's better for you guys. It's not gonna do anything. Taking it apart right now. And just like readies his like you can see him pull out these two darts and just like have them in his hands, you know, and he looks at you and he looks around. What is up?
I'm just like pointing at the corner I saw it go to.
He's gonna look around and he doesn't see anything. Gidget, you are up. You are on the far side of the building over here. You and Cole are over here. What would you
Okay,
like to
I'm
do?
going. I'm going to say, Cole, you give me boost, and I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna climb up onto him.
Okay.
And jump up to the second floor.
Oh god, this is gonna hurt, isn't it?
This one? Are you
Yeah.
trying to jump up here? Alright,
Yeah.
this would be the third floor technically. So you're trying to jump up to the third floor.
Yeah, and I can add a D8 to my jump.
Yeah, so why don't you go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check.
Um,
Cole, are you proficient in acrobatics?
oh hell no.
Alright, roll me a d20.
That's so bad. 6.
So it's a straight roll for you, get you? It's like Cole tries to assist you, but he doesn't really give you a boost. It's more
Mine was
you
a 14.
kick off. A 14? With the 8?
Yeah.
Okay,
Good deal.
get you right here. Like right
So-
on the...
Oh wait. Oh no.
It's not.
I have a 4. The dex or the
So
the
14
acrobatics was
total.
14,
Plus 4.
and then plus 4, so 18. I guess.
18. Alright,
Yeah.
so with 18, you as Cole tries to like shove you up, it's more of you kick off of him instinctually, and as you hit like the outside of this, you dig your hooves in and just spin around. And I'll say with 18, you land right here. On-
Clarification. So I'm currently on the second floor.
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the fourth floor, the third floor, the second floor, and the first
Yep,
floor.
I got
Just
you.
in the water.
Understood.
Aha.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Are we solving some sort of puzzle right now?
Are we solving a puzzle?
Yeah.
Are we solving a puzzle?
Do I see anything else up here from this vantage point?
Make a perception check.
That was a natty.
Yeah.
Nat 1.
Actually, where you are on this, the light is
Mhm.
very low, and everything looks the same. Like the inner walls are covered with this bit of like sea slime, you know, a little bit like that moss under like that grows on the
Yeah.
stones just under the skim of the lake. Yeah.
I'm just, yeah.
So now
I'm just like, oh,
you
it's also slimy.
you see a lot of things, but you don't see anything of detail.
Yeah, of course.
So that's Gidget's turn. Taruk, what are you doing? You're flying outside like you come down. Just the rain is pelting you. It's starting to get like heavy, like hard to keep up this pace. What are you doing?
I really hate being wet. Guys, are we doing something with the levels? You want me to be in one spot?
Give us up top. Taruk, stay down. Stay here.
Alright, I'll land then.
Okay. So you fly down. That
Yep.
gives you
This
another
whole time,
20 feet of
Paladin's just pointing in that corner.
Yeah. And as you come around that corner, Taruk, you don't see anything.
I'm sorry.
But you do see on the north side of this floor, about just above head height for you, because you're a little bit shorter, right? You see like where the growth kind of like indents, and you go over with your wings and you just wipe it off, and you see this like 6 foot or 6 inch wide, like 3 inch tall, light gray, like almost white sandstone brick that has 2 curves and a vertical line that come into one at the base, and you notice that right away.
Guys, what's this up here? I don't know what it means.
Do it!
Is there something? Does it look like I can push something, or?
You can try. Do you push it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It does nothing.
Sweet. In self-defense, just in case, I take the rapier that I just got out. And
Okay.
That's in my
And
turn.
what's that rapier do? Rapier do?
It's the rapier of warning that
Okay.
that we had gotten before.
Rapier of warning.
And just because we're in close quarters, he's gonna take that out because he just got it.
Well, and I think it does something, right?
Well, I would have. I mean, we didn't play it, but it would have warned me that shadow thing was there.
Okay.
But you might have been out of range when you were up flying.
Yeah.
If
you
there
were
is a
flying.
range, yeah.
What's the range on it?
I don't think there's actually range. It just gives you a bonus to initiative, I think, and it's like flavored as it warns you of danger.
Within 30 feet of me,
Oh, I was wrong.
basically.
Yeah.
It warned you of
Danger.
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 Danger,
There's
man.
danger. There's danger.
It's definitely danger. But yeah, you
Danger,
were flying out
danger.
of range probably.
Yeah.
You get like as you land and you pull out the rapier, you brush this off, you try to push it, nothing happens. Like it looks like the mortar around it is different. Like it's empty almost, or crackled, or just like filled in there with sand to make it look normal. But something about it isn't normal. But you push it, and it does nothing. As you pull your rapier out, you feel this pull that below you that is dark.
I think there's something below us, guys. Just the hunch. But yeah, that's my thing.
Okay, Cole, or Kaladin, and then Cole.
So,
And feel free to give Verwin direction. All right.
yeah, before I'm gonna start headed down to the first floor in the water. But before I leave, I go, Barrowin, Cole, you there's a thing,
There's a-
you know, and then I start going down.
I don't.
Or Barrowin
Okay.
Toruk, sorry, not Barrowin and Cole. I
You
motion
jump-
towards
you
Cole to
jump-
come with me.
You jump down, and Kaladin, you slip. You don't fall, but that slimy stone, the water is up to your knees, and just like every second, it flows in and then sucks out as the sea of swords is just crashing into these holes and letting it go. What are you doing?
I'm gonna start looking for one of those white bricks.
All right.
I'm gonna start searching
Perception
around.
or investigation.
Perception. Oof. 6.
6. It's extremely dark down here, and you don't have dark vision, right?
No.
And as you step in, looking around, and just as you walk past the entrance,
Mother.
is
Let me go first.
12 hit you?
No.
First one misses. Oh, you got lucky, and a 2. Just walk by, and you feel like it's not like you feel a scratch or an attack or anything. It's like something enters you and exits, and you
Ooh.
step through that almost like that planar kind of feel, like when you have experienced death before. It's similar to that.
I
And
get a
you-
shiver down my spine.
You walk past that, and you're just a little too distracted to make out any kind of detail in here. I'll give you an action.
I'm gonna just use, I guess, detect magic.
Okay.
So 30 feet around me. Yeah. So 30 feet around me. Just any magic.
Okay. You feel many pulls
Okay.
below you, like below
Okay.
your feet. Enchantment, divination, illusion, and I think it would be another enchantment.
Okay.
And something necrotic.
Okay.
Like just a little dark. Like
Okay. Still from below me.
still from below you.
And then I'm gonna look back, just kind of turn around from where I felt that similar sort of feeling. Do I see any magic from where I walked in?
No.
Interesting. Okay. That's it.
Cole.
I hit you, and I'm just gonna jump in with my two duplicates jumping in as well with me. They follow me.
I imagine it's delayed, you.
Yeah, no, they come in. It's like one.
you guys synchronize swimming off.
Yeah. So you're jumping down in the water. Here for you, it's up to your waist.
My waist?
Yeah, your waist, Kaladin's knees. Because Kaladin is that much taller than you.
Here, how tall it was for him. So, alright, I'm going to tread down to where Kaladin is.
Okay.
What do you see? What are we doing? And I will look around to see if I can find a node or button that I'm supposed to press.
Make an investigation or perception check. Your choice.
You would notice Kaladin's just looking like straight down below him.
Alright, why do I look for that? The 15.
A 15? Perception or investigation?
Take your pick. They're all the same.
Okay. I'd say with your eyes, seeing Toruk uncover the one in the floor above, you jump down, walk through Kaladin's like big-eyed and clueless right now. You immediately go up to the same wall. Yes, this has got to be it. And you run your hands, just break your hands down your wall until you feel one stone that's just out a little bit. And you wipe it off, and it has that same like arched from the side down in a vertical piece. Geez, I feel like I should something like this.
Okay.
Is what you see engraved in this, and you like, what are you gonna do with that?
I'm gonna hold my action
Okay.
till I hear confirmation from Gidget that she's pressed hers.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, Gidget! Press yours!
Like,
Awesome. Your turn yet.
oh, okay.
And so with that brings us to this guy. Let's see here. Let me take this off for a second. We got Cole and Kaladin in here with
But can I see where that's the guys in the
So, just so you guys can see, this one is going to go for Kaladin, and this one is going to go for Cole. As these two shadow creatures jump from the shadows, leaping out at you. Cole, that is 16?
That hits, I'll have to roll on my d20 to see if they hit me or my duplicates.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
I roll a 15, so it targets the duplicate.
You see one of your duplicates just fade out in this sucking sound. Like just look, you can feel it looking at you and just hissing.
As my duplicate disappears, as they always do, just goes.
The one at Kaladin, that is a fucking 7. Just swipes down. Kaladin is pushed back in the corner more. That being, actually, they are going to disappear. I'm gonna roll different dice. Okay. They just like suck back into the dark corners of this, and you do not see them anymore.
Do I get an
that brings
opportunity
us-
attack?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
You
have
feel
my
something
weapon out.
leave your
so it's
space.
just-
Both of you can take an opportunity attack.
Oh, solid.
Ooh!
Nope. I doubt it. With my quarterstaff. An 8.
8 misses. Just
I actually rolled
swing
really
it through
good.
air.
It's just my fist, but I got an 18.
An 18? That hits.
So it does -1 damage.
Okay.
So
So
look
say
at that.
one point of damage.
No,
It's like
no. It
as you-
does no damage.
He rolled a 1 on damage.
No. It's an unarmed strike, so it's 1 plus my strength, which is
Oh, you're
-2.
not wielding a weapon.
No,
well, you're negative right now too. You're negative too,
Yeah.
right?
You have nothing.
Yeah. So
so it does nothing.
So like
I didn't
you
look into damage.
feel like you
Take your damn
find
sword out.
purchase on something, like, but it could have just been a strong gust of wind forcing against your hand as you just fling it wildly. Verwin is going to.
My mirror image
I-
just looks depressed at both of us. Just disapproving.
He's gonna go help Gidget. I'm seeing how Taruk has got this level down, and Cole and Kaladin went down below. He is going to do that, and he successfully get up aid Gidget. And Gidget, it is your turn.
All right, so I guess I will. Yes, I'll look again for the stone.
Perception or investigation, your choice.
Is that with advantage because Verowin's aiding?
With advantage because Verowin is aiding you. He used his action to do that. And I think he's proficient in one of those.
There you go, that's a natty.
Nat 20 plus 6.
Oh. Okay.
Investigation.
So, like,
Perception's nothing. Investigation is 6.
he like grabs you,
Doesn't make any sense. I know, but it doesn't make any sense.
like touches
Okay.
your shoulder and points to the north wall, and you see in the crest, like the centerpiece of these two arches, a light gray, like almost like a granite, like a quartz, like sparkles a stone, and you go up there and you can feel it have a little bit of flex. What are you doing?
There you go.
I'm gonna press it, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna press it.
As you push it in, you feel it spring out, and it automatically rotates 180 degrees. Do you push it back in?
If that probably feels natural to push it back in.
You don't feel
With the
anything
turn.
happen as it rotates, but as you push it back in and lock it into place, you feel like just a shift in the building with a rod dropping, like down to your feet. You can feel it in the floor as it just finds purchase.
I'll shout then, like, Cole!
All right, Cole, you hear
Get
that?
them!
And that would trigger my held action, I
Mhm.
hope. So I will... Mine?
You push it in, poof, flips 180 degrees. Like, quick, make me an
Alright, shove
acrobatic
it
check. just how fast can you pull your hand out of the way?
Not fast.
Not fast. Like, it hits you in the fingernail, stings a little bit, and then you shove it back with that.
Give inspiration.
that
Give inspiration. Cole.
and,
Oh.
and
No, I don't
Even
want
matter.
to. I did it.
as,
I mean,
as-
it would be bad.
it doesn't do any damage. It's like a kicked shin. You know, it just stings. Yeah, you ever slap an object with your fingernail
Yeah.
and you get that like, that's kind of what it is. But as you push the stone back in, you can feel something come from above and slam into the ceiling. Taruk, as you're standing in the next floor, you feel this shove come from above you and below you, and you can feel your brick like start to vibrate almost. It is your turn now, Toru.
Go!
Okay. So he reaches over and just gives it a pound.
So, it springs out and flips around, and now it is upside down. And do you push it back in?
Yeah.
You shove it back in. Kaladin and Cole, you feel this vibration in your feet, and you start to feel some of the water suck down and start to go from your waist to your hammies, down to your knees, Kaladin down to your ankles, and as you like look around and you find the doorway, you see this white hair start to float out of it.
I don't like that.
And you see this visage of ghostly elven female. And the eyes just circle right on you. And the mouth opens, like, and the jaw drops down and extends. And, is there anything else you would like to do for movement, Toruk, in bonus action?
No, I was going to take an action, but doing the brick thing took my action, so no, that's it.
Okay. That brings us to Kaladin and Cole. You are both down. You see this visage of... Oh, here. She looks... Oh, I'll send pictures. But she
Okay.
comes out of a door in the basement. Here. Let me drop in general what you guys are seeing right now. Where is it?
I feel like in this moment, at least for Kaladin, Cole's still focusing on his fingers, like, ow! And then it's just kind of like, well,
Oh, what? Here.
Oh.
oh, all right. Ex-girlfriend?
Here. The first one is what just came out of the door from below. The other two to the left and right are the essences that you have been feeling around. But Kaladin and Cole, you are both up at the same time. So, what would you like to do?
I'm right after Kaladin, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You don't see the other two, but you do see this horrible image in front of you. And her mouth is open, and it's almost like she's sucking in the air. She is preparing to take her turn.
Can I circle around towards Cole, like within melee?
Like, alright, so like circle around Cole, like you guys.
Like to just where I
here.
could be touching Cole?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy
Okay.
enough.
Cool. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna cast Heroism on Cole. I need a hero. And like
Okay.
super high falsetto voice, totally shredding on my banjo. You see, like he's terrified. He's like a tear roll down his face. And then I'm gonna use bonus action and turn invisible.
You mother.
Alrighty.
Heroism?
So heroism you get. Let me read it.
5, right?
So willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns.
Alright.
So you'll get 5 at the beginning of your turn.
Perfect, which is now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
And then that's it. That's bonus action. I'm done.
All right, Cole, what are you doing?
peeing my pants.
Not anymore. You're super brave.
Oh, shit, I'm super
Yeah.
great now. How close is the thing next to me?
Within 10 feet
10
from the
feet?
door. Yep.
I will cast Hex
Okay, dokie.
Yeah, you
and
will.
back up as much as I can.
Okay. So,
Pretty sure we're against the wall.
she is
but-
hexed, and you are up against the wall. Probably, 16, 17 feet away from her now.
Cool, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
You release your force of flame.
For nat 20.
That hit.
Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do something that I can do. I will add, I think it's 2 points of fire damage to that.
Okie dokie.
Let me double check
Mhm.
that though. I'm pretty sure that's
I
what
think
it
it
is.
is.
though.
Yeah.
Once per. Where is it? It's my warlock feat. It's not my. Sorry. 2 extra fire damage. So okay, hold on. So that's not great. Okay. So 8 points of force damage.
8 points of force.
And then
2 points of fire.
hold on. 6 points of necrotic. And 2 points of fire. For a total
Okay.
of
And
14
did you?
points of damage. I doubled that already.
Oh. Okay.
That's with the crit damage.
That's still fucking pretty good for a level 4 character. So as you
And he has
release,
disadvantage on wisdom checks.
wisdom check. Okay, fair enough. Disadvantage, wisdom. Okay. That's action, bonus action, movement. So that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay. She is going to just creep out of this bottom door with their jaw sucked open on this. Just you can see like this necrotic energy just sucking around her as she's like inhaling, and she's gonna release a cry at you guys. I need Kaladin and Cole to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
This is not for being frightened, right?
Nope.
Okay, just checking.
Oof.
Oh,
You have inspiration.
I'm gonna use inspiration. I'm gonna use my DM inspiration,
Mom? Yes,
which was a D10 you gave me,
Okay.
which is not much better. So I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration, which was what, D6?
Yeah. This will replace your temp hit points, but it will be better. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 1 on yours.
Okay. So you get 6 temporary hit points. Which replaces your other one.
What
so
was your con save, guys?
I'm counting up.
I got a 10.
A 10?
I got an 11.
Oh.
With all of those rolls, I got an 11.
Both of you look at this image, and immediately the life goes from your body. You drop to 0 hit points,
Do it.
and you you fall into the water that is just running down your body. But yeah,
Cool.
you are both at 0 hit points. That
Okay.
was bad rolls,
Noah and I are
guys.
very
Fair.
sad right now, so Cadence, say hi to Noah.
Hi, Cadence.
Now go
Your
back.
heroism is blonde, but you still have
Yeah.
those 6 temp from the Bardic Inspiration thing.
I
Or,
don't.
but you're
One
unconscious, so you're.
more
Yeah.
concept.
Farouk,
Cool.
Cool.
you feel the presence immediately after you hear like 2 splashes simultaneously hit the water, and you're like looking around and you can't see anything. Well, that's cocked. Does an 11 hit you? Fuck these dice! I'm sick of them. I'm going different now. I rolled an 11 and a 7 as they reached out to try to grab you, and just you feel them something pass through your body like a tickle, you know? And you just pull away, aiming your bow, you can't see anything. That is their turn. Top of the round. Verwin is up. Now that it is unlocked, I mean, the guy jumped on the ship. So we're gonna say he's gonna just jump right down and use slow fall to mitigate any damage. Does he have slow fall? I don't even know if he has slow fall. Features and traits. Missiles. Slow fall. Yep. So he is going to just jump off into the water. Passes his acrobatics check and only takes 13 points of damage, but his slow fall is 20, so that is completely mitigated. Lands in, sees Cole and Kaladin on the ground, and he's going to yell up to the group, I could use some help. Make a wisdom. Ooh, he fails. Maybe I don't. You'll hear at the end as Krast, the demeanor on Verwin's face changes, and he just runs towards this ghost and goes to punch it. That's a 19 on the first attack. How many attacks do monks get? He
think
gets
it's one.
one.
Bonus action, flurry of blows, or bonus action, just
Yeah,
on
so
a...
he's going to punch for that's 6 points of 6 points of damage, which is half to 3. And then he's going to take a flurry of blows, and he's going to make 2 more attack rolls. The first one being a 22. The second one, double 22s. Get the fuck out of here. Why do I roll good for you guys? But I am rolling shit on damage. That's another 6, so that's 30. Alright, and... all 1s on damage. So he does 9 points of total damage. Just putting himself in between you two and this person and taking and dealing some damage. That is his turn. Gidget, you are up. You are up here in the third floor.
Presumably, I can hear everything that's like kind of going on.
Yeah, you can hear, and Verwin made it a point to yell up with his free action.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna jump down then.
Okay.
Yeah, I have my little Spidey.
You're gonna jump down to the
Lobster thing.
first. Jump down to the first floor?
You
Are
want
you
to jump?
trying to jump all the way down?
I want to jump all the way down.
Okay, go ahead, roll me an acrobatics check.
That's not D20.
Oh, you're right.
Dang, I cannot roll above a 12 tonight.
That's not what I want. Acrobatics.
Nine.
It's a 9.
A 9, you take 11 points of falling damage as you just you slam into the like 6 inches of water that now stand. Your ankle twists to the side, but you can see Verowyn in this like 30-foot rectangle or square chamber. Cole and Kaladin are just laying on the like their faces are just above the water. Their bodies are starting to slide in, and Verowyn is just punching this disgusting visage of like an undead elf. It's the nightmares that the witches talk about in the Feywild.
Okay. I'm sorry. Do I need to cast? I didn't need to cast. Because I have my little spider guy with me.
You had to figure out what he
His
was
turn.
for the day.
What?
You asked when you had to figure out what he was for the day.
No, in terms of initiative.
No, he just goes right after you.
Okay.
No, he's on your initiative. You just use a bonus action to use him.
Okay, to use him. Okay.
Yeah. And
Oh, I
if
see
you're-
that,
and
yeah.
if you're holding him, then you're just holding him like you are.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to Because it's not. Was it my action to jump down,
Use your
or
movement.
it was just my movement?
Yeah, your
You
movement.
would have had to pick what it was at the beginning of your day.
Which one it was?
Yeah, the list
Your
flamethrower or protector. You can't do all of it at once.
Oh, okay.
And that's only temporary hit points, so that won't make us alive.
All right. Well, I'm going to cast.
Man, trying to get an angle for you guys. Lighting
I'm gonna
sucks.
cast Chaos Bolt
At
at
the
whatever
evil
one.
lady.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
The evil lady.
sure. All right.
She's fine.
How's that work? I haven't
It
heard
is
a chaos
in
bolt since.
warbling mass of chaotic energy at one creature. It's a ranged spell attack.
Okay,
You do
so go ahead and roll
2d8
d20
and one-
and your spell
you do-
attack.
You do 2d8 and 1d6, and then you pick a d8, and that's the type of damage it is.
Yeah.
Rough.
What's my my spell
Plus
attack
6 to hit.
bonus? Plus 6. That's a 10.
Just the energy blast off like wide, and you don't find it. It doesn't find any purchase. A bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action. I'm going to get my my little spider crab guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna name him Stefan,
Stefan.
and he's gonna. I'm gonna tell Stefan to go over, like crawl up on the wall. I'm gonna like put my hand out to whatever wall is closest to me, and he's gonna what's it called?
It's a lister or the flamethrower?
It's a flamethrower.
So it's an attack roll. Oh, no, it's a dex save.
It's a dex save.
Good dex save. That is a 6.
All right. DC is 14, so yeah. So it's 2d8 fire damage. So that would be 9 fire damage.
9. And
Yeah.
as
It
like
Can I make a statement just in case this matters? Oh no, it won't matter. I don't think it'll matter. It's a magical weapon.
Yeah. As you like command it and it starts crawling up like the inner doorway and goes around the other side, and you see the turret just go up and point at this woman. This flamethrower comes out, encases her in flames, and as it fades, it doesn't appear. It did some damage. Like you, what?
Are we in that cone?
Huh?
Is Kaladin and Cole in that 15-foot cone?
No,
because you were 15 feet away.
Don't.
no.
I'm
And
just
Verwin could be, but I'm not gonna make you kill each other.
I'm
Oh
just
my God.
asking!
The anxiety levels that I just had.
Yeah, you
Oh
can
my gosh.
focus. It's not gonna do damage
I
to
wanted it
Verwin.
to go
Verwin
like
will
step
shy
her
away. He's
into
nimble
her
enough.
wall.
No, I'm just
Oh my
asking,
gosh.
I'm making sure.
That's yeah.
It's a keep quick.
No. All right, so
I love it.
it does do some damage, but it
She's not killing us.
it doesn't seem to do like all. It doesn't take all the damage from what the show that it just did. That's all Gidget's turn, right? You got some movement. Would you like to move in more, or are you gonna stay on the outer side of it, Gidget?
You're gonna go in or you're gonna stay there?
You got like 10, 15 feet of movement.
My foot's kind of like messed up, so I'm gonna rest
Yes.
there in the water,
Okay.
kind of like.
Excuse me.
At this time, you're gonna hear a couple splishes and splashes behind you, and Catechus pulls out his short bow and is going to release an arrow at her. Let's see. That's a lot.
Oh,
That's like a lot. He rolled a 25,
whew.
and
Catfish.
he does. Woo! He rolled max damage, so he does
Woo!
11 points of damage, and then sneak attack. Let's see here. Where is it?
Hmm.
Ooh. Okay. Teens. Right in front of Verwin's face, like above Gidget's left or right shoulder and Verwin's left shoulder, an arrow just and slides through it, and you hear another screech, and it shifts a little bit. That's a lot of damage. Okay, that brings us to Toruk. You are on currently like on the second floor, so we'll say you're right here. There is a level you can hop down and walk into this relatively easy.
So he still hasn't seen anything. He only hears it and sees people going down. Guys, what's going on down there? And precautiously cast protection from good and evil, or evil and good on himself.
Okay. Is that an action?
That casting time is one action.
One action. So this like just neutral shield wraps around you, and you can feel like almost like the wind from your homeland just wrap up and around and swirl around you, and you have a buffer. You have your movement and your bonus action.
He's gonna take wind and fly around to get a bird's eye view.
20. You can get like to the backside, like over here. Really, the building is still on top. All right. But you can see down through the backside, there's 2 arches in this undead, like elven, like sucked in face, big white eyes, and flowing almost opalescent, like a iridescent hair, just waving in the wind. Yeah, that's what you see with your movement. You cast a spell. Anything for your bonus action?
Can I just ready my longbow, like put the rapier away, and
Yep. Yeah.
And that's
we'll
it.
say you can be prepared.
that's it.
Kaladin. Just save, please.
Just save. Or the good old Kaladin die. 16.
16. So that. Oh, shit. Here. Look at that.
You mother.
Dropped a big old Reaper in there. I totally
Oh.
forgot about the whole. On the opposite side of the room, you guys are in that Shadowland. Cole and Kaladin, you look like one looks to the left, the other looks to the right, and you make eye contact, and you can see you're in this distorted plane of
We see each other.
white. Yeah, you see each other.
Sick.
And then both of you at the same time look down at your feet, and you can see that 10-foot tall Reaper with this like 5-foot arched blade and this just 12-foot tall staff that is accompanying it, just slamming down. And as Kaladin makes his first death save, it just looks at you. Cool. Death saving throw.
Oh god.
16.
Nice.
Both of you just like don't touch hands, but almost touch hands, and
We kind of fist
share
bump?
your power. Yeah. The hands reach down to the side and touch fingertips, and you share your
We touch
energies.
tips.
And
Don't say that.
we'll say, with that being said, Verwin needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Man, for you guys, 18 on the die, wisdom save +4, so that's 22. So he suffers that damage.
You're gonna be nice.
I'm still here, guys. I'm just gonna be off screen for a second.
18, 21, 21 half is 10 points. So
So what's that one upside down?
Toruk and Gidget, you
Up
see,
other end of the other. You're like
you
our
see
daughter.
this
Right there.
black energy just
All right.
rush out of this woman's mouth and encase around Verwin's head and just start sucking him in. And he almost gets pulled in, and he pulls out of it, and he takes 10 points of necrotic damage. That's her turn. Let's see here. Where'd you go? All right. The shadows reappear. One's going for Gidget, one's going for Lieutenant Atticus. The one for Gidget is an 11.
No, I don't get hits. Hold on.
The one for Captain Atticus or Lieutenant Atticus is 15. His AC is 16. So they both miss, and they're going to maneuver,
It's 14.
blocking the doorway from Lieutenant Atticus and Gidget. That brings us to the top of the round. Verwin is gonna do dope monk shit and just keep punching her. 16, that hits. Bonus action, that misses, and that misses. So the first one hits for another, 7 points. That brings us to Gidget, then Toruk. You now see these Gidget, these two shadow features blocking the doorway. Your whole perception from seeing in this big room, as these creatures are just floating, manipulating themselves above the water. What do you want to do?
Alright, I'm going to find, is Kaladin like floating in the water, or
It's hard
how
to
far
see
is
right
he from
now.
me? I can't really tell.
Your view is now blocked from them, so any check would be at disadvantage.
Yeah.
If you require line of sight.
Yeah. I want to find him. I want to move forward and see if I can find him.
Okay.
I want to like run to
Okay.
him, run to Kaladin.
All right. Both shadows are going to make an attack of opportunity on you. The first one is a 19.
That hits.
That hits.
Here's both.
All right. You suffer 8 points of necrotic damage, and your strength is knocked down by 4.
Oh God.
Yep. And the second one is a 9. Wait.
Well, that doesn't
No,
hit.
a 7. A 7.
Oh.
7 doesn't hit?
Nope.
So it's like the first one just like grabs you in the center of your chest, and like you feel a pull back from this fish, and you immediately feel more exhausted and weaker, and each step is harder in this water. But you can find Kaladin or Cole.
Okay. I'm gonna touch Kaladin,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do cure wounds on him.
Alrighty.
So that is a 1d8 plus 4. That's a 9.
9.
Yeah.
You start like coughing up water, and
You just see him go.
I got.
Cole just sees Kaladin go like this as he.
I was gonna say, do I just see him disappear and now I'm all alone?
Yeah, like it's like he's sucked through like a teleportation device. Almost just that you see the white
Yeah,
and grays of his body just evaporate.
I imagine it like Endgame. He's like disappearing. He's just like
Dust away.
dust away.
Wait, were those attacks from the shadow creatures? Were they magical?
That wouldn't count. That wouldn't be the same.
No.
You have advantage on like spell saves from.
Okay, so it's not
attacks.
like I have they would get disadvantage or I
No,
would get.
no.
Okay. Never mind.
So that's your movement and your action. Anything bonus action you would like to do?
I would like to cast Hex.
You can't do hex. You can't do
Can't
two
do hex.
spells.
But yeah, you can do two regular spells.
You can
Oh,
do
okay.
a spell and a cantrip,
Okay.
or you could use your blaster, your
I don't
spider.
have any bonus action cantrips.
You can use your blast, I think.
Yeah, my little Spidey.
Okay, go ahead.
So it's a deck save.
Dex save.
On death save on the
Banshee.
All right, yeah,
well,
go
no,
ahead.
You can do anything with
Wait, who are you pointing it at?
the Banshee.
The Banshee or the two shadow creatures?
No, I'm gonna do it at the Banshee.
Okay. Yeah, she failed.
D8.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, isn't it 2d8? Yeah.
Tight.
Ah, 10.
10. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like flames like wrap around her again and come back. It doesn't appear to do as much damage, but it is doing some damage. Daruk, you are up.
Where he is now, does he have a line of sight?
Yeah, you can see the evil lady. She's right here.
All right, so he's going to knock his bow and aim, and you'll see a little shimmy on the arrow as it becomes force damage.
Okay.
And so he shoots. It's a dirty 20,
Woo! That hits.
and it's 10 points of damage, force damage.
How do you want to do this?
I just wanted to just. Does she have like a corporeal form, or is it just
Yeah,
gaseous?
it's
Well, I want the force wave of the arrow to just kind of poof her face, like her.
like, yeah, you see
She's
like
dead.
this spine, like the form that she was in the previous life, just pushed through the shadow and shattered amongst the far side of the wall, just sending little bits of bone and everything into the water, and the shadow just starts sucking almost like a small like a toilet, and it flows down into the bottom room. The two ghosts now turn away from Atticus and look into this room. These shadow beings. So that's your action. Anything else?
Not moving.
All right, Kaladin, you are up. You're still prone. So
Yes. I'm going to lean over next to, because I'm lying next to Cole. I'm just going to whisper in his ear and say, "Get up!" And I'm going to healing word. So you gain 7 hit points.
5 more minutes.
And then I'm going to stand up. I'm
all
going to
right.
pull out my rapier and I go, "Why do I have to keep using this thing? Oh god." And then I'm gonna walk towards the closest shadow,
Okay.
wiping
Stab
my
him.
brow.
All right.
I'm yeah.
Blue or brown face? Tell me which one. Blue or brown?
Just brown.
All right. I just want to know who to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brown is the guy that you tried to punch.
Oh yeah,
So,
definitely
that makes
brown.
sense.
Definitely
Makes
brown.
sense. Okay.
Alright,
Roll
let's
for an
see.
attack.
Ooh, 19.
19 hits.
That is 5 points of piercing damage.
5. All right. As you pierce this creature, it does find some impact, but it's met with very little resistance. Okay. Anything else?
He just kind of looks disgusted that he's using it, and then
Yeah.
that's it.
And that you're successful with it every fucking time.
Every single time. Yeah.
Cole, you are up. Prone, laying in the water.
I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it'll work.
Hey. Before you like open your eyes, you hear, well, I was going to help eventually. Maybe. Let's get the job done. That familiar crackling fire looking over you. But
Who said I needed help? I'm going to. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead. Toll the
Okay.
Dead. Because it
All
feels
right.
like they're dead, and I want to toll them.
okay.
So wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Oof, natural 1. Jesus.
Yeah,
Serious. I can't make this up, guys. I literally can't make this
I'm
up.
targeting the brown one.
Okay.
And
He's
is it
already
missing hit
taken
point?
damage. Huh?
It has taken damage,
It has taken damage.
so it's a D12 then.
It's literally taken, like, 3 damage.
10 points of necrotic damage.
It's like you channel, you come up with the schematics and wave your hand and you pull a rock out of the water, it slams into the stone like archway, and there's just this deadening sound like and like the building is going to fall, and you can see the form diminish down and down and down, like it's probably the size of a child now.
I will use half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
That's an action. Is that something I can, once per attack, I can add fire damage? Can I do that with this? Let me double check that. It's an attack roll, so no, I can't.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just crack my neck. Pick my
Okay.
staff up.
This brings us to Lieutenant Atticus.
Let's not do that again.
He's gonna pull his rapier out and swing at the blue base for attack. That's dirty 20. That is a D8. And as Lieutenant Atticus pulls this blade out, you see a little bit of like red energy swirl around it. Cole, I think you would see it the most, like the way the dim light kind of flows around it, like a campfire. And he's gonna shove it in there. If I can find a D8, right there. For 5 plus 5, 10 plus 4, 10 plus 13. It's like he shoves it right in the stomach of this other shadowy figure. The flames light up and then they curl down, and the body just shrinks in form, looking severely hurt. That brings us to the Banshee. She is going to attack Verowyn. That is.
Didn't I kill the
16.
Banshee?
Oh, yeah, actually, no, you killed the Banshee. Fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, finish him back?
Oh, like another one?
No, I was like, what kind of banshee is
So
this?
it's just the shadows.
I mean,
Shadows
We can
are
take
both
this.
gonna attack Captain Atticus, and
I can take
2
her.
claws come down. Actually, the first one is towards Gidget, because she's still there. 16.
That hits.
That hits. You suffer 12 points of necrotic damage.
Wolf rat.
And oh my god, I'm so sorry, Heather.
You're dead.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I'm dead.
That's
Hold on.
2 points down to your strength.
Oh my god.
Two more
You're down to,
strength. What's
are you
your
down to like a 4 strength?
Yeah,
You had 4 before from 10 to
Yeah.
6.
yeah.
You're down to a 4 strength. What is
down
that?
to a 4 strength? You're like
It's
starting to
ridiculous.
feel.
That's not permanent, is it? Is it permanent?
I mean, you don't know.
Correct.
But you're starting to feel extremely exhausted. Just the mental strength. I would say if you were trying to concentrate on a spell right now, that might be broken, but you aren't. So even trying to maintain your link with your spider is is tiring. But that brings us to Verowyn. He is going to turn around. He is going to take his 3 pops in anger mode against the shadow. That's a 13 on the die, a 3 on the die, and a 13 on the die. So 2 of them hit. The first one goes against the brown one, and he just punches him like in the back, and you see him buckle, and he's gone. The second one goes the other guy, and man, I don't want to kill the baddies, but
Do it.
Verwin Fandash just punches one, misses like tries to come with like a left overhook to the other one, and comes in and like hits him right in the gut with his fist as the other one falls down and just evaporates in the water, or from the water. And I want to get to the next part, but I want to go to the bathroom. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Break number 2.
Yeah. So, like, quick break number 2. All right.
Why does D&D Beyond say my unarmed strike is a +1 to hit, but 0 damage?
You think you automatically get a +1 to hit. Like
Really? Weird.
Like you can't have a +0 to hit.
Weird.
I don't know why, but I've noticed that too.
Okay. I guess I don't need your voice, though. Fuck is going on with my computer? Alright. So, as you guys are all in this first floor with this big stairway heading down, the water all like kind of flowing past your feet and heading down there, what would you like to do?
What?
I
Just stop doing that. Just saying.
I mean, that was... Did you see that thing? Oh my god.
I don't know what you're talking about, but we need to go.
Yes, you do.
We did the things. The water went down.
Where's
I'm
the
gonna look
treasure?
down and see if I can see any traps or treasure or
I would like to look around for treasure.
anything magical of sorts.
Make a perception
but-
check.
I am
What's that?
looking.
I want to cast Detect Magic.
16.
16.
My last spell slot.
I am looking like right where I
got
saw
three
that
spells
magic with the detect
Yeah, like
magic
kinda-
before. Yeah.
Yeah, directing her in that way. Taruk, is there anything you would like to do?
You guys
just following
okay
the
in
party.
there?
No!
I think it's safe. If you want to come in.
So
See,
he'll fly
I'm-
the doorway there that's in front of him.
I look down at my wet, disgusting, armored body, and I just do disguise self and make myself look dry in my regular clothes. What?
Captain, what are we doing now?
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic to see if there's magic around us.
It's like below your feet, and you look at the doorway. You sense enchantment, divination, and illusion.
Was a doorway?
That doorway down
There
that
is
the
a-
banshee was in, like that almost think of it like a basement door that
Oh.
opened up from the floor. There's like
There is a doorway.
No shit. I almost died there. I'm gonna go down the doorway. Let's go.
Hold on.
underwater?
Hold on.
Or is there air behind it?
I'm gonna give Cole another healing word and myself a second level healing word.
And I don't have. I used my last spell slot.
Kyla didn't play me a song.
There once was a man named Cole. He died because he was old. I don't know, man. I'm really tired.
Not your best friend. Not your best friend.
No. You get 9.
But I do feel better.
Oh, I can still cast
Um,
hex.
What?
as you guys descend the stairs.
I will
You-
cast Produce Flame for some
Okay.
light for those who
So you
don't
can
have
see
dark
everything.
vision.
Yep. You just holding it in your hand.
Yeah, I can't do it anywhere else, so.
You see hundreds of coinage, gold, silver, copper, kind of littered on the bottom outside corner of this 15-20 foot circular room.
Do I see a bag, or is it all just on the ground?
It's just kind of like the bottom of a wishing well, but pushed to the corners as the flow from the stairs once it opened kind of just shattered it out. You do see several other smaller holes that the water seems to be emptying out of this. It's not maintaining.
Well, I'm gonna start gathering
Let's
some gold.
continue. I was just gonna say, let's continue down before we all get greedy.
Well, I'm gonna gather gold while we're walking.
All right.
And
Yeah.
and as you're like scanning the room with the 16, you see 3 bodies, skeletons, just laying, just laying in the corner.
Can I logically put 2 and 2 together?
Yes, yeah. You can start to put 2 and 2 together. On one of them, get it. There's a pouch that's still like on this tattered belt that is giving off magic. The boots on the same one is giving off magic. You look to the other one that is the taller one that resembles the banshee, and there's this leather studded armor that is like the song the riddle had 4 centuries ago, but the armor doesn't look more than a day
I'm
old.
one seeing that they are magical.
And Cole, do you wanna you need to do this while I'm doing?
I'm like.
What do you want?
I'm holding up my flame. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, okay. In the last one, you see in the hand a vial, a larger vial with a red liquid still corked, and in the other hand, like a feather. And they're all just kind of laying there with these items.
So
Captain-
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it.
I'm gonna but like the leather armor over there seems maybe magical.
Dibs. And Cole's gonna walk up to
The
it.
leather armor, and then I'm gonna go over to the one that has the belt and the shoes. Is that the
Yep.
same one that's holding the potion and the feather? Or
No.
is that the different one?
There was one on the left, potion and feather. The center one had the armor, and the right one had boots and like a little leather pouch that was
Oh, a pouch
still
on the belt.
impeccable.
Okay. So I'll grab the pouch and the boots, and I'll say, and I'll point out the potion, and the feather, and I'll
Okay.
I'll there's a potion and a feather over there. If someone wants to grab that as we go through, and I'm gonna go over to that and just like not even like mention that I'm grabbing it from this, but obviously they'll see me like handling the skeleton, as I pointed out the leather on the other skeleton and the potion and the feather.
Cole, like a child, calls dibs, and he starts taking the studded armor off of that skeleton.
Lieutenant Atticus comes down and sees you like, what are you doing, Noah?
I am raking in gold.
No,
I am
it's
just.
You're raking in gold? Alright,
just-
fair enough.
Feather and
I
potion.
just, I thought that, I couldn't tell if you were doing that or making a stew.
Oh, we can't see.
Lieutenant Atticus comes in and sees you guys paying attention to the bodies and the coins, and immediately starts digging around. I will let you roll a perception, Toruk, if you would like. You can either go with your passive, or I will let you roll a perception.
Can I pick either or do you want me to pick?
I want you to.
I'll go with passive then.
Okay, you see him ciphering through like some of the like where you guys aren't, and he bounces around a couple times, and he stands up. Not here.
What are you looking for? As I'm pulling off the studded leather off the skeleton, taking the pieces off.
Well, remember our deal. Let's carry it up. Get on the ship. All right.
Righto, yes.
All right.
Zuruk wants to get some gold with Kaladin there real quick.
I already got it all.
Alright.
Put this on, or I'll take it to the ship.
I'll say
We
if
should
you
wait.
guys have enough time to collect. Are you going for every single coin in this building?
But
Yes.
I'm just scooping up.
Kaladin,
we're
Kaladin's
gonna be
good.
thorough, right? I mean,
Alright.
we almost died.
You find, as far as coinage, 175 gold pieces.
Each.
No, just total.
No. 150 silver pieces and 200 copper pieces.
Kaladin will divvy that up later.
Okay, now how much of that did I get before anyone noticed that I was taking it?
Roll sleight of hand.
Can I check the room for like other things than money and stuff?
21.
Roll me a D100.
Okay. Guys, I put money as a flaw in my character.
No.
54.
You got 54 gold pieces.
Minus
Alright,
54
alright.
that gold.
So that
Yeah.
means that you found 126 or 116.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, 116.
No, that would be
It'd be 100.
26?
21. I think.
21. 121.
Yeah, 121.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was adding the 5 and not taking away the 5. All right,
Yeah,
Farouk,
I
what,
was like, that's not 6.
what were you saying, Farouk?
121
Sorry.
gold.
If no one else is grabbing the feather and the vial, I'll grab it.
Can I search the room for anything other than money, shiny bits, and stuff like that?
Make an investigation check.
Well, if no one else, after I get the armor off, if no one else goes for the feather and the vial, I will
Well,
grab it.
I mean,
I think we're all
Everyone's
just
not
collecting
here, so-
everything.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
say
Yeah, I think we're all just
Sure,
collecting.
I would say-
Perfect. I mean,
Yeah.
I was going to distribute anyways, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Roll me a
sure.
deception check.
feather.
Verwin's
Uh,
very
Write that
passive
down.
perceptive, so.
Yeah.
I got an
I'm
11.
not hiding anything. Except, I'm not hiding anything. I'm taking the armor.
We should look it over.
What'd you say, Toru? What was yours?
An 11?
11. The only thing that you find that is somewhat of a semblance besides of loot in here, is the symbol on the bricks, like flipped upside down, resembles an M. But nothing more tying than that. So you guys gather your goods, make your way up through, climb the rocks, back onto the rope bridge, carrying around like bags of gold and armor and other things, and getting on the boat. Still afloat. You check it, still in good condition,
Very good, very good.
ready to set sail.
All right.
Couple more
And
bits.
that's where we're gonna pick up next session.
Cool. Start with treasure stuff next session.
Yeah.
Aw.
Well, if you want, do you want to do identifies?
Do on my hooves.
Do we have an identify person?
That's Paladin, right?
I can
No,
do
not me.
identify after I rest. I can choose identify, so I'll do that probably after I do a long rest. I can choose identify.
Okay, so
for
we'll
minutes.
probably get back
Next
out
day.
on the ocean and then.
Can you, as the artificer, can you change your spells?
Yeah, they prepare them.
Yeah, we prepare them.
Like a
So
cleric.
we have a list of known spells, and then we prepare 5
Oh.
a day.
So actually,
Oh,
technically,
shit.
yeah, you can prepare it and then
So
ritually
so I
cast it.
can prepare it for the next day to identify
Okay.
all the stuff I got.
Well, it's about mid morning still, but
Yeah, we'll sail
yeah,
for the rest of the day and then, whatever.
we'll sail and we'll have full group next time. Hopefully, chances all back to
You're welcome.
goodies.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
on, and everybody's here.
Starting with you.
So
I can go to bed without my
we have Etc. Saturday, and then
Yeah.
Diaries Tuesday. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you then.